Hello my beautiful love goods and welcome back. So in today's build, I am building another tiny house, and this one is actually, I think it was from a suggestion. I'm not entirely sure. I will be sure to leave a little bit of information down below if so, but I'm thinking someone left a comment saying something about a student, like a college student or an art major student. Something like that. I'm not really sure. I can't entirely remember. I actually just paused the video to see if I could find it, but I actually can't. So I believe someone did leave this as a suggestion either sometime recently or a bit of time ago. But anyways, this tiny house is for a art major student, major college student, however you want to word it. But yeah, they are an art major and they're artsy. I don't know. That was just the inspiration behind this tiny house. It is a I believe it is a micro house actually. Yeah, it's a micro home. I think I can't really read that. But yeah, it is a micro home and it is a tiny little loft house kind of thing. And yeah, I was just playing around with the like different colors and the different like, what do you call it, like textures of the of different like wallpapers. I don't know why I'm struggling to find those words, but yeah, I use like this paneling from like the base game and outdoor tree, and then combined it with some siding, and just, I don't know, I'm just trying to experiment with my game anymore lately, and just trying to keep it from being so boring and repetitive all the time, which it really helps whenever I have to build all these houses all the time, just because I really enjoy building a lot. So I just want to keep it fresh and fun and all that good stuff. But anyways, this is the general shape. I just kind of keep messing around with different windows and interior stuff. Not interior stuff, what am I saying yet? I don't know. It's late. It's probably too late for me to be recording this voiceover, to be quite honest. I am it is midnight and I should have already gotten this done, but I actually had scheduled myself to do this morning before going into a very short shift at work, but I for some reason forgot. I don't know why. My brain was just like, nope, you're not going to remember anything. So I am unfortunately just realizing it now, and I was like, oh, okay, so I guess I should probably go ahead and do this because I have the energy and the desire to do it. So yeah, none of this is relevant to you all whatsoever. I don't know why I just rambled about it, but yes, I love the little front area of this house. I like the little brick path that I used from the base game, and I placed a little, what is it, a bicycle? Yeah, that's what it is, Luke. But I placed a bicycle just because I thought, that made a lot of sense, because, maybe they just don't really feel like driving currently, and, maybe, in the, let's just imagine that they, ride their bike to school. Maybe it's not really that far, or maybe, they just ride their bike to the library and they do it online. Who knows? It's 2021. That's just how it is right anymore. So, but I also did add a car. I just remember that. Never mind. But yeah, I did add a car. Just, I like the idea of cars in The Sims, but personally, I don't really need them because as long as I have the decorative cars, that's all I need. Like, let's be honest. I genuinely don't really play the game all that much. I mean, maybe if it did have cars and more details, I would play it more, but I am more of a builder, so I just really like things for the aesthetic and not really the functionality, I guess. I guess that's perfect for The Sims 4 then. I don't know. No shade. But yeah, I just did a little bit of landscaping around here. I used the Show Live Edit Objects plants, and I love that plant. I'm pretty sure it's from Island Living. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it's like a big monstera. I don't know if it looks entirely realistic outside. I mean, it's a plant, and plants are outside, so yeah, but I always see those like inside, like the monstera plants are like very, very popular right now, house plants, I would say. Pretty much anybody who is a big like plant enthusiast would have one, and honestly I kind of want one too. It would look beautiful, but I'm afraid to take care of plants. I'm afraid to get them because I'm afraid I'm either gonna overwater them or not water them enough. Yeah, so the little kitchen here, it's pretty simple, pretty cute. I kind of tried to make it seem a little bit more of a budget house, so there's not really a whole lot of expensive items in it, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like the kitchen is fairly inexpensive. I actually did remove the stove and put a microwave in. I don't know why, I was just like playing playing along with the idea of it being like a dorm, even though it's not a dorm. But like, I don't know, maybe they just don't have a stove yet and they're just saving up for that, and they decided to just get a microwave, and it was just more convenient for them anyway. So I don't really know. But yeah, it's a cute little house. I really enjoyed building this, and I'm sorry if I'm like turning awkwardly from the mic and the quietness is there. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, so I did add an easel and also that little, I forget what you would call that because it's not an art cart or anything. I should have added that. Oh my goodness. I'm just now remembering the art cart from Nifty Knitting. It's so cute. I should have put that instead, but I did put this one from the base game. I actually really like it too. It's like a little like, I don't know, little side table for paints, and it's kind of covered in paint, which I think is really cute. But I should have put the art cart because that makes it more like, you know, realistic. Because you see in like art videos on YouTube, if you're like me, I watch a lot of like art vlogs and stuff. So every single artist that I see on YouTube has one of those, or at least for the majority, they have some form or another of an art cart. So yeah, that'd be really, really cute to have in here. I should have thought of that. I also should have put some knitting stuff too, because maybe they're a really creative person and they, maybe they do a lot of painting for their, art major, but then they also do a bit of knitting or whatever, just to kind of de-stress, something that isn't so, labor intensive, crazy. It's more something they can just kind of do mindlessly. I actually can crochet. I don't really know how to knit. I know very basic things about knitting, but I'm no way near good enough to even make anything. But I do know how to crochet a little bit. It's been a really long time, but it's one of those things that you kind of pick up after putting down for a while. You can kind of pick it up like a bike almost. It takes a little bit of practice, but I really, really enjoyed it when I did. I did it way back in high school, and it was really, really fun and just easy to just kind of tune out. I remember, I would put a movie on and just like, crochet, because there for a while, whenever I was like a teenager, we didn't really have TV all that much. Sometimes we had it, sometimes we didn't, and so sometimes I would just have to put a TV, like a DVD on. Also, don't mind the weird video thing there. I forgot to edit that out, but it's fine. I for some reason, I think I hit like Alt F10 or F11 by accident. I don't know. I hit something and it made the game go to full like windowed mode. It was weird. I don't know. Anyways, crocheting. It was fun. I really enjoyed crocheting back in the day. I should honestly pick it up again, but I really don't have time because, I do have YouTube and work and, personal life, like social things. So it's hard to kind of balance that. I don't want to add another hobby because I already do drawing and painting too on the side sometimes. And I'm just like, I don't need to overdo it because I will just, drive myself crazy. But I really miss crocheting. It's so nice. It's so calming and just simple. But anyways, I don't know why I got on this topic. Oh yeah, the nifty knitting pack. That's right. But I did use a new bunk bed in the loft space. I know that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because if you think about it, we're in a tiny home. And if this was a real tiny home, this loft would actually be a lot lower, or at least the roof would be. And the bed would just be on the floor. But, I don't know. I just wanted to use the new bunk bed, and plus I thought the idea of them having their own like little living space upstairs where their bed is, it was just kind of fun. I don't know. Does it make sense? Probably not, but it's a tiny house and it's in The Sims 4. So, you kind of got to get a little bit experimental with it once in a while. I don't know. But I really liked it up here. It was a nice little hangout space. I can imagine they invite some friends over and they just kind of chill out on the couch and they just play some video games and just, just relax. It's a nice little cozy spot that's away from their work downstairs. I don't know. But I also gave them a little zen area outside. I added a workbench and like, a grill and a table, but I also added another easel just in case they wanted to paint outside, and a little yoga mat and a little meditation stool there from Spa Day. Those are really fun items. And yeah, I kind of made the theme of this like blue and white, low key. Maybe the colors of their college are blue and white. I don't know. Coincidentally, that's one of the main colleges here in the Kentucky is blue and white. Anyways, but that's pretty much it for the build. Hope you all enjoyed it. Do let me know in the comments down below. This house is available on the Sims 4 gallery under the username lukeydean and the hashtag Lukey. And yeah, all the info is in the description box down below. Anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird and beware of the nargles. Wow, I just butchered that. I'm so sorry.